Hi everybody, it's Valerie. Welcome to One Card Wonder Wednesday. Today we are going to be using the Forever Greenery Suite that has the Forever Fern stamp set. We're not using any of the dies today, but it has a set of dies with it. We're going to use this fantastic designer series paper. It is called Forever Greenery. I had to check and make sure. It has the most wonderful patterns. I love this designer series paper. Look, it's all not even in order anymore. It's all over the place, but it's got fantastic designs. I love it. I'm super excited about using this today for our card. So let me get my video pulled up here because I would love to share it with my group as well. And it's just gonna be finicky again. I'll give it a minute and see if it pops up. Let's see. I don't know, but we're going to use this, and we're also going to use the wonderful, let me see what they're called, these gold, Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. Now you get, let me see how many sheets total. 6 sheets total. 6 of these, they're all the same. And I'm just going to pull this one to the side since I took one of the little things out of it already. So look at how pretty those are. Aren't those gorgeous? I love all of these little things. So you can make a lot of cards with these. This is not just, oh, you get one sheet and you do one thing and you're done. It's not like that. So you get to do a lot of fun things with it. So that's what I love about it. Let me share it now. I'm going to share it in a group. Make sure I've got it. There we go. Perfect. All right. I love it when I finally get it to pop up. I guess I was just jumping the gun a little bit. So the card that we're going to make today, I'll show you right now, is going to be this super cute little card. I love it because I tried to use, well, I used one of each of the designer series papers, and these are what I would call the back sides because it's not the side with all the leaves on it. It's, you know, the, just the little geometric patterns. I mean, there are leaves on here, but what I mean is not, let me see if I got my little strips here. I'll show you the other sides where they're actual leaves, not just little drawings. These actually look like leaves. So you could do yours either way. These are 3/4 inch strips and I cut them 4 inches long. Hi Ingrid, how are you? I just realized I probably should have changed my paper out. I've got all these little stamped things on here, but that's okay, we're gonna keep it. I'm going to use a piece of the new cardstock. This is one of the new in colors. This is just jade. How pretty is this? I love it. I'm going to show you in comparison to Pretty Peacock. It's a lighter, more green shade. If I use like Pear Pizzazz, it's a more blue shade in comparison. So it's just really super gorgeous. I just love it. Now I don't have the ink yet because the ink is currently not available to us. All this COVID-19, a lot of things have been made difficult to get. So now I need to decide, do we want to do the leaves on this one or do we want to do the geometric side? I'm going to let you all vote and figure that out. While you are doing that, I am going to use my banner triple and just going to take a little piece off the end of each. So let me see, there we go. We could even mix them up. We could do some leaves, some with the geometric patterns or not. I think I already said hello to Ingrid. I hope I did. If I didn't, hi Ingrid. Hi Aunt Sherry. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being on here. All right, let's see how they look if we do this. Now, what I did do is when I put them on, I put the banner tail at one end And then when I did the next row, I did it the other direction. So I think just to make this card a little bit different, instead of using those the back side, we're gonna use the front side with the leaves. And we'll just figure out what pattern, if we wanna change them up a little bit after we get them all on here now. Because they are they look a little bit similar, but they are all different patterns, I promise. And I just laid them all on here. There are 6 different designs in the Forever Greenery Designer Series paper. So, you know, both sides, you get obviously designs on both sides is what I'm trying to say. It's not coming out right. All right, now, so all I did to secure these is I just did 1 strip of someone is trying to call me or something on my phone right now. Oh, maybe it's something outside. I thought I heard my phone buzzing. I was like, no, not now. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb, which I actually did forget to do that. And that would be my luck, as someone would actually try to call while I'm doing this. So don't worry about if they are exactly 100% perfect. It doesn't matter. They're going to look cute regardless, because you're going to have all these beautiful green colors on here. Green is my favorite color, so this really is one of my favorite Designer Series papers from the new catalog. If you are watching and you are one of my customers and did not get a catalog and need a catalog, please let me know. I try to send to everyone who wants one, or if you're local, you can come pick one up, porch pickup, and if I'm out and about, I can deliver and drop it off on your porch. All right, so perfect. So you can see just a little bit different for the background, but I love the way either one of these look. And then, like I said, we're going to use the Forever Fern, and we're going to use this image here. And I loved how this kind of went up straight and then kind of had the branch out to the left, so that's why I chose it. We're going to use Shaded Spruce. And I die cut these little scalloped rectangles with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. One of my favorite dies. It's going to be carrying over into the new catalog. So it is perfect. And then I kind of just went on a little bit of an angle. Look how gorgeous that is. These are the distinctive stamps, so it gives you that realistic look when you're stamping, which I think is fantastic. And then I just used the sentiment hello, because I just wanted to make a little hello card. You could always put happy birthday on the inside or use a different, this one didn't have a happy birthday on it. It has hello. You can do this, love and laughter forever after, and to a friend that makes me smile. So I just thought I would just go with hello. I'm gonna let that ink dry for just a second. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna show you what I did with, this is one of the gold die cuts from the gold Designer Series paper, Forever Gold Designer Series paper. And what I did is I just kind of cut apart. I took actually the one on the left side, and now I'll take the one on the right side and just cut it off. And now when you cut it, because some of these leaves kind of overlap others, it's not going to come off perfectly. So you're going to have to go back and just take a couple of little pieces off to make them look like normal shaped leaves again. And it's really not a huge deal. You probably could leave them and maybe somebody wouldn't notice, but I noticed when I did mine, so I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and cut those little pieces off. And then I took this is from the Forever Greenery trim. There is, you get the gold, and then you get this beautiful gauzy, linen-y looking, very vanilla color. And what I did with the gold is I took it and I folded it a couple of times. So you've got like all these little loops, and then trying not to waste any of this and make it too long. tie a knot in it, trim it off, cut that little loop, so now you have your little loop at the top with your knot, and then take your pick tool or the end of your scissors, or if you have some of these cute little tweezers, just anything that you can divide those little threads with, and you just made yourself a little gold tassel. Isn't that cute? I love that. Now you could do as many twists as you want. Like you could make it much thicker, but I didn't want it super thick for this because I thought it would be too much. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add some dimensionals to the back of this now. Hi Kelly, how are you? You know we like our dimensionals because we want this to be raised up a little bit on that card. And now you could do it flat if you want, that would be okay too. I just like my dimensionals, we all know this. It's kind of one of my addictions. Like if I get down to like 3 packs left, I'm like, oh, I have to order, I need more. And there are literally, I think 200 in a pack, so that's pretty sad, but true story, true story. All right, once you get that on there now, you could use the regular glue dots, or if you have some of these small ones left over from a paper pumpkin, which is what I'm going to use because I have some left over. And I like the size of these tiny ones. Right where those 2 little branches meet on that stamped image, I put one of those little dots, and then I add my little leaves, and then try not to drop your little adhesive back there. And then I put another one on top of that because I want to glue down the cute little tassel that I made. And then take a piece of your little gauzy weave ribbon, tie a knot, and now you can make this as long or as short as you want. And mine's going to be a little bit shorter in just a second, but I just trim the ends on an angle. And then take one more glue dot, because you're going to need one more glue dot. Just put it right on top of that knot on your little tassel that you made. Add your little woven ribbon on there, so it's kind of like a little fake bow, I guess you'd call it, on your, around your little leafy bouquet, I guess. Kind of looks like a little leafy bouquet. And then because I really, really love them and they're so sparkly and they go so well with this suite, I'm going to use some of the gold gilded gems and just add a couple of little embellishments on here wherever you want. They don't always have to be in the same place as the original card, but I always seem to find myself kind of going similar. Not necessarily exactly the same, but similar. And that's it. The only thing left to do is to put a piece of Whisper White on the inside. Hi Donna, how are you? Hi Christine, how are you? So just grab a piece of, obviously I have some pre-cut Whisper White. I'm not sure that little fuzzy piece is there, but we'll get that off from there. I try to keep some Whisper White pre-cut so when I'm making my cards, I don't have to cut it every time, which makes it so much easier when you're trying to create, is to have some of those basic things that you're always going to be needing or using already prepped ahead of time. So that is today's One Card Wonder Wednesday. What do you think? I love it. I think it's just gorgeous. I think if I had had some of the Just Jade ink, I probably would have stamped a couple of these leaves, one in Just Jade and then one in the Shaded Spruce like I did stamp, because I really love how that Shaded Spruce looks, but I kind of wish I had some Just Jade too. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday and have a good Thursday tomorrow. Thank you guys. I really love this one too. I think this is going to be one of my favorite suites in the catalog. So I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll include something like this in June's card class, because this is a super easy one to do, and I think we could all have some fun with it, because we all have, even if you don't have the Forever Greenery suite yet, or heaven forbid, but you never know, may go on back order, because a lot of things are already forecasting to go on back order because so many people are interested in them, and with the shipping delays and COVID-19 and places aren't manufacturing like they were, so fingers crossed this one does not go on back order. But all right, so I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.